Welcome back to another episode of Inword News. It's your boy Dre, and we got us a big doozy of an episode this week. Oklahoma, they had their three-peat last week with all their nonsense. They're back again. So I don't know what's going on over there, but a high school teacher got arrested for stalking, grooming, and sexting the students. She picked her victims meticulously. She chose her daughter's ex-boyfriends. So if her daughter was dating them, then, she pulled up on them. Or they pulled up on her. Or she put the squeeze on them. So I don't know what's going on with Oklahoma. I don't know too much about Oklahoma. I've never known them to be this type of wild. But watch last week and then come watch this one and just see like what type of weird time Oklahoma seems to be on. A 19-year-old 10th grader murdered his brother. Apparently they were playing basketball at a local YMCA, and the brother started bragging too much, so I guess he was winning, and the dude killed him. His own brother. I didn't do any other research to that story because I felt like that was wild enough. Like, over a basketball at a YMCA. 19-year-old 10th grader was the wild part. But then again, if you out here killing your brother over basketball, you ain't all the way there. A man was stabbed to death by some lunatic because he told him to stop smoking in front of his 3-year-old. The dude thought he had a normal trip to Starbucks when he was out with his fiance and 3-year-old, and some idiot was out there vaping and I guess blowing smoke or just being in a general area. So this man told him to stop, and the dude stabbed him to death in front of his child and fiance. So smoking kills, but that dude, somebody telling you to not smoke shouldn't cause such an adverse reaction to murdering them. But maybe I'm built different. TikTok is on the chopping block in terms of apps in the US. There's been a big debate on if they're going to get rid of TikTok, and of course people are planning to not get rid of TikTok because the videos are just that important. But we want you to know that if you are caught using a VPN to access TikTok, you face a $1 million fine and up to 20 years in the slammer. Is TikTok really that important? Honestly, $1 million and a 20-year fine. But then again, ain't nothing happened to the people that did the PPP loan. So maybe, just maybe, ain't nothing gonna happen to these people either. A North Dakota politician just got outed from a Grindr date. This gay man did not approve of the politics and decided to let the world know this politician was gay. I believe that is a heinous act. Your sexuality should not define you. Nobody should weaponize your sexuality against you. Nobody should make you lose your livelihood because of your sexuality. But apparently this politician was like voting on anti-gay legislation, and the gay dude was like, "Oh no, honey. Not on my watch." So yeah, apparently the politicians were just like doing anti-gay stuff, and the gay dude was just like, "Bro, you're gay. You're on Grindr." And like the politician admitted to it, like sending nudes and stuff. It was just like, I don't know why people do that. Be so blatantly hypocritical that somebody just has like an easy one up on them. But to be a public figure signing anti-gay legislation and being on a gay app, just being gay, being gay is one thing. Hiding it while you pass anti-gay, if you actually made more like hate crime, more gay, if you made more legislation to protect gay people, then you probably wouldn't be so afraid to be gay yourself. Like if you were truly protecting gay people, you wouldn't then try to hide the fact you're gay because you would feel protected. That's how it works. Apparently, if you get Botox, you may have more mental health issues than just body dysmorphia. There are brain scans saying that people that get Botox like injected into the forehead are having it's altering how they perceive people's emotions. So I don't know if it's making them violent or just hypersensitive, but they're saying if you get Botox injected directly into your forehead, it's messing with how you see people. So it may make you paranoid and extra cautious and stuff like that. But I don't like needles, and I don't like needles near my face. So injecting Botox into my face will drive me crazy. Scientists are doing things that they shouldn't be doing again. They invented virtual reality where you can experience death They say they range everything from cardiac arrest to brain death. But I already have a massive fear of mortality where I get the shaking when I think about like what comes after death. I don't want to experience that, but also think when you're sleeping and you start to like, you ever been asleep and you just kind of wake up like you felt like you were falling? That's because your brain is thinking you're dying. You're becoming so slow that your brain thinks it's dying, and it sends you a burst of adrenaline to make sure you're alive. Now imagine your brain purposely walking into a trap that feels like death. It's gonna cause mental damage. I truly believe crazy trauma is gonna happen. Like, you should not be experiencing death until you die. That I get adrenaline junkies, they want to feel something, but experiencing death, I'm good. Speaking of things that doctors could be doing, Australia has created a nasal spray that is supposed to make your wee hard in 5 to 15 minutes. You would think that all the things they got going on in Australia with the animals and creatures from the upside down, you think they'd be more worried about things other than erectile dysfunction, but no. They have a super spray that makes your wee hard. They're looking to have it in America in the next 2 years. So if they make a spray that gets you hard, then hopefully people will stop putting the honey packs and whatnot inside of people's food, because like you guys are way too drugged out to be needing all these penis pills and sex drugs and all that. Y'all like 22 talking about I need the honey pack. That's weird. An Ohio man was trying to hire a hitman to kill his son, but he accidentally called a dumpster company and they reported his ass. Now he's sentenced to 18 months in prison. I didn't do any extra research on that because, bro, the idea of trying to put a hitman on your son means that you and your son are beefing for whatever reason. But to call a dumpster company? Like, what number did you get? Like, how did you get this number to confuse a dumpster company with a hitman? But no extra research. Just look that up on your own. Canadians are getting more money from the government. They was getting $2,000 a month for the pandemic as their COVID relief fund, where we was getting sporadic $1,200-$1,500 every now and then. They was getting a consistent $2,000 a month. Now they're being blessed with $234 grocery cards if they're single, but they can get $467 if they're married and have kids or have up to 2 kids. Yeah. The Canadian government says this is to fight inflation. So once again, the Canadian government is taking care of the people and giving them more money to take care of food so they can be, more useful to their society. Whereas in America, they just say, get a better wage job. But also all these jobs are firing people. Indeed is firing like 5,000 people, maybe more. Gotta love our country. Twitter and Elon Musk have made $11 million in 3 months because y'all want to feel special so bad. So all them verified checks and whatnot, yeah, y'all been paying for those. Elon just got $3 million. He just got $11 million. Yeah. The only thing that the fake verification does is like give you more characters to tweet, and you can like post longer videos. It's very rare that it's anything actually useful. Everybody's talking about how bad Twitter is now, but y'all still paying them, man. That's crazy. And now on to the y'all hiring segment. Duggar Manual Effective Therapy is a massage company in Columbus, Georgia. She's been here over 20 years. She just did me because I got assigned to her through the VA. Go to her. I don't know if y'all notice, but I got a neck now, and I'm quite sure that's because she massaged my shoulders down, because I think I used to just kind of naturally like be lumped up, but now look at that. I got a neck because I just been so tight, just like this. Hit her up. I think she said she's booked out for a while, so try and get in where you fit in, but contact her. Like, let her know I sent you. Tell her DeAndre sent you. I don't know if she knows about the Ignorant Noodle, but let her know DeAndre sent you. Taylor Funeral Home in Phoenix City. Their funeral home, they do services. They have a chapel, so you can do the funeral there. They do cremation. You can do the viewing and funeral there. They even give you a platter after your viewing. They give you like a platter full of food and meat and stuff. So that's pretty dope. They did good work. I've seen their work firsthand. They are an amazing company, and they're so kind and friendly, and they work with you. They even do programs and all that, but you can also bring stuff of your own. You can bring your own clothes, do your own pastor, your own service, all that. But they work with you and what you got, they transport, they pick up. It's a good useful service. Barber Blake is Blake. He's a barber in Columbus. He gonna get you right. He's actually my personal barber, so I go to him all the time. Well, I go to him when I go to him. Y'all know I don't be getting haircuts all the time. I just be busy. But yeah, he gets me right every time. And if you disagree, shut up. If you don't like my cut, shut up. My boy Blake, he take care of me. He's a really dope barber, man. Gets a lot of clients, a lot of people. A lot of people that I know go to him. I don't know if that's because of me or because he's just that good and just coincidence. But get at Blake. That's a hard-working man. And Shakita's Miracle Works and Shakita's Blessed Hands is a cleaning company. They sell their own products, but they also clean spaces. They clean homes, offices, residence and business areas. They work overnight, so you don't have to see them. Just make sure you give them the key and let them do what they do. You can set the schedule. I think it's like, depending on how often you want to clean, they can work with you. So I think they do like 2 to 3 times a week for some places, depending on how much traffic goes through. Like I said, or you could just order cleaning supplies by yourself. They got the spray bottles, the different cleaning solutions. I know my mom had some. She probably still got some at the house. I should probably go check. But yeah, get at them. The company is a Black woman owned company. It's named after my aunt because it's owned by my other aunt. But yeah, go ahead, get at them, get your place clean. They're in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but you can order products anywhere. But if your business or house is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, they can get you there. Yeah, that's it for this week. Support my family, support my friends. If you know any black businesses that you want shouted out next week, let me know. And yeah, I'm out.